Okay, I'm back. No, I'm not back. I'm doing these back to back to back. I got a good friend, famous inventor. Well, not even an inventor. You just help inventors.
That's right.
You don't
I
have to
can't
be. You're in the game of invention, but you help inventors, but you're not an inventor.
I can't invent my way out of a paper bag. What are you talking about? Inventing is for smart people, okay? I just know how to turn them into multi-million-dollar ideas. That's all I do.
Okay.
I can't invent anything.
All right. So you know how to bring it to market. You know how to do all the hard work. But I've got a question for you. We had you on, probably a month ago. We've got a lot of people loving your approach. Because your approach is no nonsense. Here it is. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm looking for. Don't waste my time, is what you're saying. All right? And
That's
be in
right.
the game, right? Okay. So I'm sure you got a lot of product submissions from that.
Let me tell you. I mean, I got probably close to, and this is no bullshit, I got close to 200 submissions.
Okay.
I mean, I do get between 20 and 40 a week. But after the last interview, they came in hand over fist. But that's not the part I even want to talk about. What I want to talk about is the level of the submissions. Okay, when they come in, and I get them from all over the world because my show is all over the world. It's called Invent It Rich. In the United States, it's all American makers, but all over the world, it's called Invent It Rich. So I get something from South Africa, Zimbabwe, like everywhere. I always know where the show's being shown, because I get tons of submissions from that part of the world.
So
Okay.
what I'm curious about is that you got all these submissions that came in through our door, and you get them from everywhere.
That's where
What's
I was
the
going.
quality? Was it good, bad, different? What are we helping with the education?
So not only did I get 200 submissions, it's the quality of the submissions. So I get submissions from all over the world, and of course the United States, like we all know, but on markportney.com. And they're okay. Sometimes there's a home run, but I would say out of every 100, there's maybe one. And with yours, every 100, there was probably 5.
Okay.
That's 5 times the quality as far as I'm concerned. So whatever you're doing, or whatever you're feeding everyone, keep it up, because they are definitely ingesting whatever you're doing, and the level and the quality of the submission, which is really important to me. I don't care. I look at every one myself. So it's just, I'm going to look through 100 anyway, but it's just a matter of how many do I land with. And the quality was incredible. Okay. And that's the bottom line with the Invent Right submissions. It's crazy.
Well, we're really happy to hear that, because on this channel, Invent Right TV, we've been trying for a long time to educate inventors and say, look, you have to do it right, because if not, you're just wasting your time. You're wasting someone like your time, and you have to kind of up your game a little bit, and that's what we're trying to do here.
You did a good job. And listen, some people don't like my approach. Some people like to hear flowery nonsense and all that stuff. That's not me. And because we're in a beautiful free country, you can submit to me or call me, or you can't, or you don't. That's fine.
Sure.
But if you don't like my approach, that's okay too, Stephen. But I'm not going to change my approach for anybody, and I am who I am. But you're never going to get bullshitted. That's the one promise I can make to each and every person that may be viewing or may be listening to this.
Tell us let's go back and talk about those submissions for just a minute. Is there any couple tips you can help people that are listening to that they should do, or they could do, or they're not doing? And what can you say about those submissions?
Okay, I mean, the biggest number one thing I can say to you is that they have to be accepting of the word no. Okay, like I always say, there's you piece of shit.
It's okay. Let it ride.
Like I always say, there's an ass for every seat. Okay, and there'll be someone for that invention. Just because it's a no for me doesn't mean it's a no in the universe and the stratosphere. Okay, but they have to be accepting of the fact that it's a no. Okay, I have reasons. It's nothing vicious. It's nothing personal. I just don't see it that way. Okay. So if you're showing me a caviar holder, okay, I'm probably 99% going to say no. Because why? That appeals to the 1%.
Okay.
I don't give a shit about the 1%. I only care about the 99% of us, the masses. I'm a mass guy. I want something that needs to be in every single person's either kitchen or bedroom or drawer, but that's where I live.
So it needs a big market. But I'm talking about the presentations for just a minute. If I send a presentation to you that's taking you 10 minutes to figure it out, does that work?
I would never. That will be in the round file in about 10 seconds, because features and benefits. Do like I do when I speak overseas. When I need something overseas, I actually either bullet point it or number it. So if I want something, number 1 needs to be white. Number 2 needs to be 3.2 pounds. Number 3, because then what happens is you're making everything bite-sized. And when you make everything bite-sized, it's easier to ingest. Okay, and that makes it easier for a guy like me, because if I'm reading about you being, when I was 3 years old, I liked Turkish taffy. I don't give a shit about it. I just don't. I'm sorry, everybody. I just don't care. I just want to know, what did you make up? What's the problem that it solves? And let me assess the fact. Is it a problem that's big? Is it a problem that's big enough? And does anybody give a crap about it? That's really
but how
what
do
it is.
you know?
I know.
How do you know?
I know.
How do you know?
It. I know. I've been doing this for 30-something years.
I know, but how can you be an expert on all this stuff?
I'm not an expert, but I put my money where my mouth is.
Oh.
If I like something, I get behind it. I'm not bringing it anywhere. It's me. I'm the one. So I've got tons of experience. I've got tons of examples where people would submit something. They weren't ready for prime time. They weren't ready for prime time. And last time we spoke about him, he's Hooky, okay? So Hooky, he was making it in this little clear box, but he was going to fishing shows and selling it one at a time. I tip my cap to a guy like that, but I saw the mass appeal. Now it's on a blister card. It's blistered to the front of it. It's the price. I halved it. I halved the price because of economies of scale. I know what to do. The guy's going to make a lot of money because it checked all the boxes for me. So, one of the things that happen is when I say no, it's no. You can't like.
No, I want to argue about it.
Go ahead.
I want to argue about it. I want to tell you why you're wrong. How does that work?
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't work. I mean, if I say no, but I just don't say no like an asshole. No. I give you a real reasons. Right. I give you feedback. I give you everything that you're looking for.
So can I come back after that feedback? Can I come back again and go, hey, I took your feedback. I made some changes. Will you look at it again?
Not 100%, 1,000%. Because I realize that they have skin in the game. They want to do it. I've made some valuable feedback, in my opinion, valuable. And then you took it to heart, made some changes. I would take back that submission in about 45 seconds because you're just not. And the other thing it tells me, Stephen, between me, you, and the lamppost, it tells me that you're not lazy. It tells me that you're a worker. And I love to partner with workers.
Okay.
Because I'm a worker.
Good stuff. Okay, everybody. Keep on submitting those good ideas. Make sure there's a huge market. Make sure that Mark can understand it quickly. And make sure that if he gives you feedback, come back and resubmit. He'll always look at it again. Good stuff.
100%.
Mark, thank you very much. Stephen Key here. Subscribe down below. We're going to do another one in just a minute. Stay tuned.